guys, today is my brow tutorial. I haven't done a brow tutorial in a while. My brows have gone through ups and downs. I've gotten a lot of flack on YouTube for my brows, but I think I finally found a winning formula. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've been doing to my brows lately. So I have been really loving the NYX pencils lately. This one is really close to the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil. It has a brush on one side and a fine tip pencil on the other side. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to brush my brows up. That helps me kind of see what shape I'm working with. I'm going to start by just doing the base of my brow, so underneath the brow. I'm going to do small, tiny, flickering strokes. That's the best way I can explain it. Right underneath the brow to really sharpen up the base of my brow. And then I'm going to pull my tail end just a little bit further because my tail end of my brow has been waxed so many times that it doesn't really grow as long as it used to. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing to the tops of my brows. I'm just going to be sharpening up that part. Once you get that part right, do not try to overdo your arch. You're going to see me mess up here, right there. I'm trying to overdo it and I messed up right there. Once you get it right, you don't have to try to force the arch. Just follow your natural arch. Now I'm just going to make sure that I go back and just brush through just to make sure that the product is evenly distributed. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other brows, same process. I highly recommend these style of pencils with the fine tip and the brush on the other hand. They just work so much better than your regular sharpening pencils. They give you a finer, more precise line, and they just make the work a lot easier for you. Because this brow doesn't grow as well as the other one, I do have a lot of space in the front where it's not growing in properly. I'm just going to fill that in and extend my brow just a little bit. I'm going to make tiny strokes flickering up to create almost brow hair-like strokes. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Now, this is a thing that's controversial here on YouTube. A lot of people have discussed this topic. Should you clean up your brows with a concealer? Should you not? Highlight should your concealer be? I feel like this is something that's totally up to preference. It just depends on what you want to do with your brows. Personally, I prefer to clean up with the concealer because I feel like it makes it look sharper, crisper, and just polished. Now, like I said again, it's completely up to you as how light you go with your concealer, how dark you go with your concealer. My concealer that I'm using right now is the MAC concealer. It's an NW40. It is a little bit light, but I put my foundation over just to blend it out at the very end, so I'm not worried about that. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a nice concealer brush and I'm just going to buff around the edges of that concealer so that it fans out nicely, so when I'm ready to apply my foundation, it'll just blend right into my foundation. The last thing I'm going to do is apply this little brow. It's called a brow thickening powder. This is a Sephora product. I'm just going to run it through my brows. I like the way it puts down color on my brows to like fill up any sparse areas that I still have, but without making my brows look super dark. I just like the way it looks. This is completely optional. You can use a brow gel for this part. I just like this product better. Now I'm just going to go back in and just brush my product through. That's pretty much it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think my brows have come a long way. Let me know down below what you think, and I will see you guys in my next one.